In today's video, we're gonna do something special. Today, we react on the weekly installs number from all of the 5 Supercell games from 2013 to 2020. I didn't find a more like newer version of this, but I still think it could be kind of interesting how these games did in the past when they had like a really good hype, when they fell a bit down, and kind of see how Clash Royale really did compared to the other Supercell games. If you guys want to see more like this reactions, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, let me know if there are like any surprises for you guys, and I would say let's directly jump into that, and I'm so excited to see that. So guys, short explanation here for sure. The video is also linked in the description below, and we are currently, as you guys can see on the right bottom, 13 November of 2013. So this is actually the time right now, and this time just Heyday, as you guys can see, just got released at this time, and Boom Beach, Clash of Clans is there for like 4 months already. So you guys can see Clash of Clans, Brawl Stars isn't there already. So I would say we're just gonna go, so the video is just gonna be like kind of seeing when the games had a hype. I'm like just really interested to see that. So I would say we're just gonna go here. So it goes on 17 November 1921, and yeah, so this is kind of when Heyday really popped off, and I feel like Heyday is a really underrated game. I'm really interested to see when CR is joining. I mean, CR or Boom Beach, I'm not really sure which is the next game. I actually think Boom Beach came before. So as you guys can see on the top right side, you can see the number of installs in the Play Store, the total numbers of ratings, and then you can also see the global daily global rank. And yeah, on the left side, as you guys can see, as I said, the weekly number of installs, so how much the game got installed. So as you guys can see, now Boom Beach joined, I think, yeah, now Boom Beach joined that in the global release. And yeah, it's absolutely insane how Clash of Clans really does. It's not really like that hyped as I thought it'd be. Now it has like a kind of up, and I think it's just, yeah, I think this is like now the first big hype. As you guys can see, always when there's like a big shift or like a big change, it most of the time has something to do with updates. When you guys like, I think with the Clan Wars update example, I don't really remember everything with Clash of Clans. Even I played a lot back then. Maybe if you like still Clash of Clans play, you kind of see, okay, when the Clan Wars came out, when other stuff came out, you can kind of see that. And also you can kind of see the downstairs. So I'm just really interested to see if there's like any, I mean like bounce back or really bad stuff for the apps happening when Clash was released. I mean, it could be like, I mean, this is kind of what I'm thinking, that Clash Royale really hurt Clash of Clans at this moment. But we're interested. I think Clash of Clans, Clash Royale got released at the start of 2016. So I still think like few months to go, as you guys can see on the right, it's like we're like end of August 2015, and Clash of Clans is still so solid. You need to think about like weekly numbers of installs in the last 30 days, 2 million. It's absolutely ridiculous. And as you guys can see, total number of installs, it's just so high. How like popular Clash of Clans is. App Store daily global rank, it's Clash of Clans is constant, it's like constantly in the top 50. I mean, now it's kind of dropping a bit. They're dropping a bit, but now Clash Royale comes out. Now Clash Royale comes out. Let's go. And what was this? What? This game had so much hype. I think you also need to consider the game before wasn't better and people really enjoyed it. And I feel like with the Clash of Clans community being so big, people were so excited for Clash Royale. And when Clash Royale came out, just a ton of people downloaded. So people thought the Clash of Clans hype was big compared to the Clash Royale hype was nothing. I mean, people just got like 1 million subscribers in like 1 week, as it feels like. So like there's gonna be like the first, like when it came out, it was absolutely insane. I mean, Supercell was a huge, bigger market, to be fair, as when Clash of Clans came out, but it's absolutely insane to see. So it's kind of like both being down a bit. I mean, we are mid-April, so we're gonna get it first. We always get it up when they bring an update. I mean, it's kind of easy to see when the graph goes up. But yeah, here 1 million. It's, I mean, it's not really too big. I mean, kind of like downs, up and downs in 2016. Even going below Heyday for one time. It's kind of crazy to see. Clash of Clans really does a good job. But as you guys can see, even with such a short time, Clash Royale already got Boom Beach. And yeah, that was a huge, I mean, 2016, what was this update? I'm not really sure what was this update from Clash of Clans there, which pushed so great. But it's absolutely insane. So Clash Royale is in the 30th ranking. It's just absolutely insane. The App Store daily global ranking, total number of rankings. It's just so insane how Clash Royale did at the start, and they were kind of lacking at this point. I mean, they were kind of struggling with bringing updates. I mean, there were always like some small updates, some small changes. In March, I think at the end there's going to be like a new arena. I think there was like electric Electric Arena, I'm not 100% sure in 2017, but you can kind of see that like it goes a bit down and goes a bit up. And now Brawl Stars joined that. So I think Brawl Stars, yeah, was like took a ton of time to global release. I think it got a global release in 2018, so we don't really need to kind of think about Brawl Stars yet. But yeah, so September, I think there was a small update, maybe new card also. I'm not 100% sure. I think Zeppies came out there also. So yeah, this might be this update. I think during December there were like the CCGS World Finals in London with Sergio Ramos won. So might be like a small, yeah, that was like a small hype there maybe because yeah, Sergio won there and it was like a huge event. But now you can see it's an all-time low. So 2018 was a really tough time for Clash Royale. Didn't really do anything there. So I mean, it's already 4 years ago, man. The game, it's still alive. It's still alive and does really, really well. So at this point, January gaming wasn't like as it seems like, but now we're gonna bring like a really good update. Like, but it started 12 million. It's absolutely insane. I mean, it's always easier to start, especially yeah, with a game. But I think at the end of 2018, I remember, I think like 1st or 2nd or 3rd or 4th of December, Brawl Stars came out. Came out. So I'm really interested to see how Brawl Stars did at this point. I'm really, really interested to see that. This will be absolutely crazy. So Clash of Clans still like does pretty well. I mean, for being out so long, as you guys can see. Clash Royale also got heyday in all the rankings. Also, App Store Daily Global Rank. Clash of Clans on 5th. Clash Royale on 7th. Heyday on 12th. So they're really dominating that. So Brawl Stars now came on with the global release. Formal. It wasn't really the bigger hype than Clash Royale. But still, I think there's gonna be... I don't really think Brawl Stars had like the greatest hype at the start, but I think one point I think they should go really, really high. So at least they always were higher than Clash Royale. I mean, they were new games, so for you, 3 million, so that's quite interesting. So I'm really interested to see if Brawl Stars gets like a huge hype. I mean, 3 million, it's great, but it's not like what I thought. I mean, we always, like, I at least in the German community know how high Brawl Stars was at one point. And if you guys like think the biggest hype so far from Brawl Stars was like 3 million, and you compare to Clash Royale, which had like 12 million at the peak, it's absolutely crazy to think of how great Clash Royale is as a strategy game when it came out at a completely hype. I mean, it's still really great. I mean, I would really like to see that in 2022 after like all the updates, but it's still interesting to see and kind of see like how it started, how it went. I mean, they didn't bring the greatest updates of all time at this point. Kind of disappointing. Would also be cool, like, to kind of know what update they brought. I mean, if I would have been a good YouTuber, I would have like put it on the other side. But as you guys can see, Clash Royale really struggling, being below heyday, going on to Boom Beach even. 2020, there was a time which was kind of bad. Was 2020? Let's think about it a bit. Was 2020 the time where they brought the Clan Wars 2 update? I think it had to be, right? I think it was like, I think it had to be the update with Clan Wars 2. So let's see if the Clan Wars 2 update changes things. I'm not 100% sure when it came. At least Brawl Stars got like another really huge update. Brawl Stars brought consistent updates. That's why they always get like peaks. Like, as you guys can see, they're getting like peaks every time. So I think this was like the time Clash Royale got an update at least. Yeah, but still the update really hold for so long. So Clash Royale isn't really doing too well. And now another update from Brawl Stars, and still always goes like up. And they like not going too much down, because like look at this, they're really pretty consistent. Okay, this might be also the Clash Royale update, and at the end they were even higher. This was the data month. Now let's take a look at the data from the day Clash of Clans was released. So that's actually ridiculous. So this is Clash of Clans. Clash of Clans is like this one. Kind of crazy. Okay, the start really like here, that like a really big peak in 2014, I guess. And they still did really well. I mean, they were always bringing good updates. I mean, they never got like the full 5 million mark, but still really great. It's still absolutely insane if you compare it like to Heyday. I mean, Heyday and Boom Beach, to be fair, not really the biggest deal. But what Clash Royale did here after the release was absolutely insane. Peaking at 14 million. Then also like got... That's insane if they would have kept that up, man. But yeah, as you guys can see, kind of struggling in 2018, 2019, and not bringing the great update. Brawl Stars here with the release, as you guys can see here, this is like kind of release date at the end of 2018, and still had a ton of peaks, bringing updates here. And yeah, I mean, bring like updates every single month, as it feels like, and always get once again up. And this is about the consistency why Brawl Stars did so well. I mean, currently not really complaining about Clash Royale, but more updates would be cool, even with just small updates with a new brawler, with a new mode, just like what Brawl Stars did really well. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this graphic, what you guys think like about surprises, and yeah, maybe I thought about something which I didn't see here, which like an event or something with an update, which you could like see on the graph here. Would really appreciate, I would say, make sure to check out the YouTube channel from him. Link in the description below, and I would say I'm out. Thanks for watching and goodbye, guys.